I hope you are doing great.
Oh yes, it's been great. I'm very grateful that I have shelter, I have food, I am safe, I'm at home, I'm with my family. I think that's one of the best things that I am blessed with, because many people, they are stuck. वो अपनी फैमिली के साथ भी नहीं है, वो यहाँ पे अकेले हैं. So I think I am pretty blessed to be here with my family, and that's like the most important thing right now.
So also like lockdown के दौरान did you learn anything new?
See, this is something that even I had been thinking that okay, there are so many people who are like learning different things. Someone learned how to cook, someone learned how to draw, someone is working out at home. What the hell am I doing? So because I am in all this relaxed and laid back attitude, that okay, I'm at home, I read books, I have the habit of writing a diary, I do that. There's nothing extraordinary that I'm doing. So for a while I thought that maybe this is not really a good thing. But then I also thought that everybody have there are different ways of living life, and maybe this is who I am when I'm not in front of the camera. Maybe this is who I am. I love listening to music all day. I love reading. I love writing. Um, I watch a lot of shows with my mother. I watch Netflix all night with my mother. So if I'm not doing something, that does not mean that I'm not enjoying my quarantine. It is altogether a very different experience to stay up all night with your mother and watch movies, watch web shows, and stuff like that. 3 in the night, I would tell her to cook something for me. So that is something that I'm doing. I am living the moments rather than making use of it, because I think हम पूरा साल इतने सालों से we've been doing something, but now was the time that I felt that maybe I should live these little moments that I know that I will remember. So for me, yeah, I've not really learned anything. Or maybe I've just learned how to be patient. I was not very patient before.
अरमान, अमल, रीम एंड सहबान का कभी कोई ऑफ स्क्रीन झगड़ा हुआ है क्या?
Touch wood, by the grace of God, I'm very happy that we've never ever had an argument, or not even the slightest argument we've had. कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है ना कि argument मतलब लोग बड़ा सा समझते हैं, but वो तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है कभी नहीं हुआ. But we've not even had like a little argument with each other. Because it's very rare, and it's actually a very fortunate thing that we both have always been on the same page. When it comes to a scene, when it comes to adding, because yeah, if you ask our directors and our ADs, they would tell you the story that we keep adding. There have been scenes which have been of like about a page, but we've added so much to it that वो एक पेज से बढ़कर 2-3 मिनट के scenes बन जाते हैं. So yeah, that's something which I really like about us, is that we are always on the same page. So whenever in between, while the scene is happening, he would add something. I know how to pick it up and prolong it. How to reply to the line that he just added. So that is something, that's the kind of bond we both have. And touchwood, I'm very happy. I'm very thankful to God to have him as my co-actor, because for us it is effortless to add anything to a scene or to do a scene together. It is effortless.
So are you missing your co-actors? Like how much are you missing? How are you staying in touch with them?
Oh, I miss them a lot, because for me, they were my buddies, like how people have school buddies and college buddies. They were my buddies. Like, 12 घंटे हम शूट करते थे, तो वो पूरा 12 घंटे there used to not be even a single minute that we used to not be together. Otherwise usually artists जो होते हैं, जब ब्रेक मिलता है तब अपने रूम में जाके सो जाते हैं, कुछ करते हैं. But we, अगर सीन नहीं है, कुछ है, लाइटिंग चेंज हो रही है, we all sit together and chill. So they are like my actual buddies. I miss them the most right now. Like I am just dying to go on set back again and start shooting, because they know me inside out. They've seen every phase of me. They've seen every version of me. me being cranky to me being very sensitive and over dramatic about some silly thing to me having different mood swings. They've just seen it all. So yeah, and if you ask me that how we stay connected, we have this group on WhatsApp that we continuously talk. Like, chatting तो पूरा दिन होती है. And then रात को there is a fixed time that भाई साहब जो भी कहीं पे कुछ भी घर पे कर रहा हो, ये टाइम है आपको फ्री रह के हम सब वीडियो कॉल पे बात करेंगे. And then that goes on and on and on. Unless and until, like, Purva, who plays my mother, so she sleeps early. She has to literally be like, please let me sleep. It's like, वो बात करते करते सो जाएंगी.
So कौन है उस ग्रुप पे?
So the closest people on set, it's me, Sehwan, Milind Uncle, Milind Phatak, Purva, Rajat, and Shagun. So we 6 people are like the closest. It's like, we are together and we don't care about anyone else. Anybody talking on set, and you see the age gap between all of us, but still we being so close to each other. Like, there's Milind Uncle who's almost in his 50s. Then there is Rajat who's in his early 30s. There's Shagun who's in his early 20s. And then there is me that I am, still in my 18s. So you see the age difference, but still our bonding is like, this group which has been friends over years and years and years, and they are just, the strongest group that nobody can separate any one of them. Even though there is like, this big age gap between every one of us.
So this video call thing is like a daily routine nowadays during the lockdown?
It's a daily routine. It's a daily routine. And if there's just one day that, any one of us don't show up, so we also talk in the afternoon that why didn't you show up last night? So yeah, it's a daily thing.
So Reem, tell us, like, from being a child actor to playing a leading lady in TV at this age, also being a youth icon, how does that feel? Like being
Glad to hear that.
driving.
Honestly, it's something that I've done right from the age where I did not understand the meaning of acting. I didn't know what acting was, and it was something that I didn't even know whether I wanted to do it or not. It was just that it was happening. I was taking one day at a time, even that day, and even now, because it's just something that came. And honestly, let me give you the fact that I am myself, I'm surprised that how could a child like me, be acting at that age, because I was this big introvert. I am still, an introvert. I'm not that social. I may look like that I'm a big party freak or something, but I am not. I love staying at home. I love house parties, and I am this person who believes in having limited people. Like, I don't want to be in a room full of people that, just such a party hai to bahut sare logon ko bula lo. I have literally partied with just 4 people and I've enjoyed like anything. So for me, it's even surprising that, how can a child like me even face the camera, because I was so shy. I remember not talking to people. I remember having this fear of, interacting with people who looked, of course, I was like itna chota sa, and I used to, sadak pe bhi jati thi to main bade logon ko dekh ke darti thi. So for me, it came as a surprise. If I look back at my journey, I smile, because of course I know how I was as a child. I still know how I am as a person right now. So for me, it's surprising that how, I did it. Maybe it was something that God has gifted me. And actually my father was the one to even think that I could act. Otherwise, I don't think so कोई और सोच पाता कि मैं कर पाऊंगी या नहीं. I think it's and I don't know, I'm very happy that God has given me this. That कि मैं बाहर जैसी भी हूँ, मैं बात नहीं करती हूँ ज़्यादा लोगों से. I may not be very social, but when I face the camera, I am totally a different person, and I'm happy to be that way.
Like you said, like your father told you that you can act. If you can share, like who pushed you?
He was the one to push me. Honestly, if it hadn't been him who saw this in me, I wouldn't have been here. But he was the one to get my portfolio done. I remember we got a portfolio we got a portfolio made, and my dadi was the one to actually also encourage my father. My mother was there to encourage my father. Even though my mother was a little reluctant because she was like कि यार ये तो मतलब बात ही नहीं करती है and all that. And if you look at my first portfolio, there's not a single picture that I'm smiling in. There's not a single picture that I'm actually having a proper Colgate wali smile wali, because I was so shy to do it. And then my dad started distributing the pictures. He got some contacts from the Yellow Book and everything, and it just started. I still remember my first audition. I still have the video of it. It was terrible. I I laugh when I look at it. It was terrible. And then I did this audition for Devi, and things started working out ever since then. My first ad was with Kajol. It was for Nor Soupy Noodles, and then I did Devi. Then Imagine Pe I did another show. So yeah, that's where the journey actually began. And it's just my parents, honestly. My father, I remember taking me to auditions and roaming around on the bike the whole day. And then when on set, it was my mother who used to be there with me the whole time. Be it a 5 o'clock shift or a 7 o'clock shift, it was my mother who was there with me. It was my mother who used to stay with me in Karjat while I was shooting for Ashoka for 10 days straight. So it's just my parents, honestly.
So
And
abhi
of course,
lockdown
guidance from God. A lot. Actually,
and
I'm a great believer in God. I think many people don't know this, but I really believe in God. I'm very thankful to Allah to just show me the way and always been there as my guide. There were times when I was like, yeah, I don't think so it's gonna work out for me. But I think it was just the faith that I had in God that I did not give up, and I kind of was determined that no, I don't want to give up, because I always felt that it's God who will show me the way out. It's just my testing time, and I really believe that हर किसी की लाइफ में एक टेस्ट पीरियड आता है. अगर आप वो पास कर जाओ ना तो फिर बस.
so in at this age you enjoy you have 2.8 million followers on social media. Like kabhi do you get conscious ke ye post karu ke na karu, or do you
Honestly,
advise
this is a very big mudda that I always had a problem with, because somewhere you see I'm a little old school. Like, I won't say that I'm completely old school, but I am a little old school. So I've never really thought about the amount of followers that I have. And if you see my friends, they have much more followers than me. Like, a lot of my friends, they are way ahead. I can't even compete with them when it comes to followers and Instagram and all these likes and all that. But honestly, I was never that way. I never cared about my followers, the amount of likes that I'm getting, or what am I posting, because I was like, I want to be myself. If you like me, then I would appreciate if someone likes my post. But if they don't, then it's their choice that they don't want to like my post. It's fine. If you see my feed, then there are pictures of just a coffee mug with a book and stuff like that. Of course, I know that such pictures would not get so many likes. But for me, it's like I've never really given a thought that कि अरे मेरे सिर्फ 2.8 है, जहाँ पे मेरे दोस्त है जिनके 10 million जा रहे हैं, ये जा रहे हैं, वो जा रहे हैं. Because I think I was never in the race of followers, because I always believed that this is just for fun. This is not a part of me. It's not gonna. I never wanted to make a part of me. Like, okay, I have this much followers. I gotta do this for followers. I gotta do that for followers. Like today, I love clicking pictures. But if you see my pictures, they are nothing close to how a blogger's profile would be, or how most of the people have their profiles. It's not like that, because I was never in the race of followers. I'm very happy that I've got so much love from my fans, that I've reached 2.8 million. Sorry, 2.8 million followers, yes, of course. But I was never in the race of followers. I'm just glad that I have so many, and I don't see myself in that zone that कि मेरे followers नहीं बढ़ रहे हैं. I never see myself in that zone. Even though my surroundings, they've always been constantly that, you do this, you make that kind of video, you make that kind of content, you get followers, this and that. But I just never seem to agree with them. I just don't know why, but I never seemed to agree with them.
Reem, we have seen like you, Avni, Jannat, all are in the same age group, and you're good friends with them also. So, like, आपके बीच like do girls like discuss the kind of content you want to create together, or like personal level पे? Because you all are social media influencers, if I put it that way.
Somewhere I don't count myself in there, but it's not. I do promote a lot of brands, जो भी मुझे मिलते हैं. But I think if you want to talk about content, then I do talk to Avneet about content, because we both are somewhere very photogenic. We love taking pictures. We've had these photo shoots together also. So we would just talk over the phone that maybe we should wear similar clothes, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. But the main guy behind my Instagram profile is Aftab Khan, the owner of Filmigyan. He is the main guy behind my followers, all my photos, my content. He is the person, because he is the guy who saw it in me when no one else did. Like, if you go a few years back, I was this girl who was chubby. Like, I still consider myself a little on the cute and a little chubby side. But that time I was even more chubbier. I was, this underconfident girl who was not confident enough to face the camera to get clicked. I remember, he would tell me that, come out, I'll click your pictures. And I would just say that, no, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it. I remember meeting him once and he explaining it to me that you've got it. You just have to work on yourself a little. And that day I was like, I will do it. Just give me a few months. I want to work on myself. I want to be confident enough that okay, even if I'm sleeping and I get up, I should be confident enough that haan, baby photo le lo, chalega. I was like, let me be that confident, and then we will work it out like no other. And then also I was giving auditions, and there was this phase where I've always been very honest about this fact that Ashoka ke baad, the 2 years break that I had from television was not a break that I had taken willingly. It was a break because I was genuinely not getting work. I would go for auditions. I think in those 2 years I had signed over 12 contracts. I had done so many mock shoots. I had done pilots. I even shot for some promos, but nothing was working out. Things would just, get shut. I would get replaced because of some age, and and I was also really chubby that time. So things never seemed to really work out in those 2 years, and I'm very honest about it that हाँ 2 साल तक मुझे काम मिल नहीं रहा था. ऐसा नहीं था, मुझे अपनी पढ़ाई नहीं मारनी कि 2 साल का मैंने break लिया था and then I came out even in shape and everything. No, that's not true. So yeah, 2 years तक I did not get work. And I remember that time I worked on myself. Then Tujhse Rabta का audition हुआ. Tujhse Rabta also has a very very long story that how I actually got the role. Yeah, but then if you were talking about Instagram, then yeah, that was when I was like, okay, bhai, let's do a photo shoot. And then we did our first photo shoot, and I think I've not stopped since then. Every weekend I call my photographer, I call Aftab bhai, and I'm like, चलो आज कहाँ photo shoot करना है? अरे उसी शर्ट को ना थोड़ा सा बांध के डिफरेंट दिखा दूंगी, फोटोज क्लिक कर लेते हैं. So yeah, it's been like that.
So you did fight with you did have body image issues.
I did, and I somewhere realized that it is affecting my work, and it is affecting something that I live for. If I'm not an actor, I can't do anything else. If it's affecting my work, then I gotta work for it. I have to work on myself. I have to work on my looks. I gotta take care of my looks if I want to be an actress. And being an actress is like been my ultimate dream. It's been my only dream actually. So if that was the only thing which is getting in my work, because I did get a lot of feedbacks from a lot of casting directors and all that. Okay, no, the actual truth is that you're not looking fit on screen, because on camera you tend to look 20% of what you are actually, 20% more of what you are actually. So that was the thing that I realized, and I got to know that okay, this is the reason. And then I worked my ass out. I worked my ass out. I It's almost been 2.5 years I've not had roti, because I started this gluten-free diet. So it's almost been about 2.5 years that I have not had roti. Sunday is like the only day that I would cheat and have pizza or a burger or something.
So, Reem, body shaming, fat shaming is a big issue, and like many are fighting for it.
Many are fighting for it. I agree. But then there is a difference between the situation. Had I been a normal girl, going to school and just doing something really normal, I would not care about it. That if someone is calling me fat or something. But if it was coming in the way of my work, then I do care about it. So for everybody out there who's not in the perfect shape, it's okay, it's fine. You do not have to care about it. Only if it's something that's getting in the way of your work, then yeah, dear, you really gotta work on it.
Reem, if we talk about social media now, a big bit that's going on is ban TikTok. You being a social media influencer, what's your take on this?
Honestly, TikTok अभी अभी लोगों को पता चला है. मैं ये ऐप तब से देखती आ रही हूँ, इनफैक्ट यूज भी किया है जब इस ऐप का नाम म्यूजिकली था. So अभी अभी people are TikTok. I know this app since it was called Musical.ly. I know this app since then, and this was a fun app. Okay, it was for people to have fun. I myself have made funny videos with my friends. If you see my old account on TikTok, it was always a fun app. But some people have made it way too serious. Like TikTok was basically about lip syncing. It was like a second version of Dub Smash. It was supposed to be fun. It was never supposed to be taken so seriously that today there's even a topic about TikTok. I agree, there are TikTok stars. I know most of them personally. They are my friends. But they are also making fun content. TikTok was not supposed to be ever taken so seriously that people have started creating big muddas out of it. So for me to even understand that, why would people even create such horrible content on TikTok, or such serious content on TikTok, that now it's become such a big mudda? Because it was fun. It was for fun. It was for entertainment, like how YouTube is for entertainment. It was always supposed to be for entertainment. Like Dub Smash jab aaya tha, that was also for entertainment. So I wish that people had kept it that way only, till the entertainment level, and not become so serious about it that कि आज इस चीजों की वजह से पुलिस केसेस हो रहे हैं, गलत कंटेंट बना रहे हैं लोग, just because they want more followers on TikTok. Why do people make a different kind of content, and in the process of making different content end up actually making something very cheap, vulgar, or something which might hurt someone's feelings? Is because they want followers. So you understand, this whole race of followers is actually influencing people badly. If this is how it goes on for the coming years, I really feel sad for the upcoming generation, because it's gonna mess up with their mind badly. I've seen people being insecure because they don't have the amount of followers that others do. So you see, this can actually be a very big issue in the coming years for the coming generation, because mental health is something that can be crazy. See, basically for me, all I'm trying to say is that likes, followers, comments were never supposed to be taken seriously, because it somewhere affects your mental health badly. And if this is how it goes on for the coming years, then the upcoming generation will have a bad effect on their mental health. Like I've seen it now also. People getting into depression and people feeling insecure because they don't have a lot of followers, and then there are also people who show off their followers. so they make it even worse. आपके पास है, so it's okay, be normal about it, not a big deal. You know, maybe there are some people who like you more. It's not really a big deal, but you know, people who make a big issue out of, you know, like a very big celebration out of it, that I have more followers, you know, they somewhere make others very depressed about it, and it affects their mental health. So TikTok का जो content अभी बन रहा है, it's all because people want more likes and more followers, और उस चक्कर में people are making weird and bad content. Like, I think I'm just being very polite on my words right now. But yeah, I see that the upcoming generation will be badly affected mentally because of this.
Okay, Reem, so my last question for you would be like lockdown के बाद अभी बात चल रही है shoot resume होने की. So going forward, like कोई discussion हुआ है how shoot will resume, और क्योंकि बहुत सारे rules and regulations आ गए हैं. So
बहुत सारे rules है, and you know, it's जब मैं रूल्स पढ़ रही थी तो मुझे पता बहुत बुरा लग रहा था, बिकॉज आई वॉज दिस पर्सन, लाइक यू नो, द होल सेट हैड टू लुक फॉर कि रीम कहाँ है, किसकी रूम में बैठी है, अब किसके साथ बात कर रही है, अब कहाँ घूम रही है. You know, I was like this person. I am constantly roaming around on set, chilling with, you know, chilling in the dress room, from chilling in like, you know, सबको actors के room में, ऐसे तो हम सब एक साथ ही बैठते थे. And then I had this different secret corners set पे जो किसी को नहीं पता. So I was somewhere very sad to see the rules, and you know, but more than anything, I feel very happy that कि मैं shoot फिर से कर पाऊंगी. Even though you know it is a little risky, I agree to that also. But then I think this is somewhere gonna be the new normal for at least a few more months, unless until we get like a vaccine and you know it just gets better. So it is gonna be the new normal for a couple of more months, or even a year, I would say. But you know, I am glad, I am just honestly thankful to God that हम shoot फिर से कर पाएंगे, because obviously there are many reasons. I won't be selfish here, but you know, a lot of people will, you know, start earning again. You know, we will be able to do something that is our passion. So there are a lot of things that are, you know, connecting to it. So I'm just happy, and I'm praying that all of us be safe.